Welcome back, everybody. It is mid-afternoon, it's hot, but it is also time to show you guys which exhaust I went with for the Honda. So I've got a new exhaust, and I've been kind of hinting at it, but I haven't really shown anybody yet, so without further ado, here it is. Ta-da! Went with the new Rocket exhaust. This is kind of a small company. I went with somebody that isn't so popular just because I guess that's what I like to do. I don't like to go with the flow too much just because everybody likes DASA or everybody likes HMF or something like that. So I went for something a little bit smaller, a little bit more niche, I guess you could say. So the other reason I went with it is because the colors match. Isn't that a good reason? The other thing was the carbon fiber end cap I really liked. Also, they're anodized, they're not just powder coated, so hopefully this lasts a little bit longer. I'm not sure how long this will work. The craftsmanship looked really good. I really like the way it looks. Obviously it's gonna match really well. I guess I'm kind of into that. I like it to look good as well as run good. So one of the other things I could do is I chose a spark arrestor. So the reason why I went with the spark arrestor in there and not just wide open is because, well, I can ride it in more areas than a lot more public lands. Also, there are a lot of tracks that require a spark arrestor, so I had it put in there. Just a smart idea. The other thing that I should note is this is also repackable, rebuildable. So you can just unbolt all these little Allen bolts around the cap, pull it out, repack it, bolt it back up, good to go again. I'm not sure as to the longevity, like how long these things last. I'm assuming a long time. But again, there aren't a whole lot of people that run this. I hardly see anybody at all anyway. They do sponsor ATV MX, but yeah, I don't see too many people running them, so I figured, why not me? I'll give it a shot, let you guys know how it goes. I'm anticipating that this is gonna sound a little bit quieter than the stock exhaust with the baffle removed, but I've already bashed up the stock exhaust, so I kinda want something that looks good under there because I'm tired of looking at it all crumpled up after tipping it over on a couple wheelies. But I think this will look good, should still sound really good, and I'm not expecting a whole lot in the way of performance gains, but who knows, it may just sound better. So, also, they TIG weld their head pipe. I don't know if you guys can see that, but really good looking welds on the head pipe here. So when I talked to the owner, Don Lieb, who owns Rocket Exhaust, they were actually going through a redesign of the exhaust. So it's been out for a while, but they had some fitment issues with like the head pipe and things like that, so it wasn't fitting quite right. So it took about 2 or 3 months to get to me, but that's because he was going through a redesign of the exhaust. So no fault on him, just trying to get things to fit right. He said it should fit perfect, should just bolt straight on without a whole lot of forcing. So I'm looking forward to it. I hope it sounds good. I know it's gonna look good. We'll see how long it lasts because I'm gonna beat on it a lot. But without further ado, let's get a sound check with the old exhaust, which is stock, just baffle removed. And then I'll put the new one on and we'll do another sound run with the new one on. So let's see how this goes. Let's check it out. I don't think I have to tell you guys anything. Just look at how good that thing looks on there. That is a huge improvement over the stock unit that we had sitting on there. As you guys can see, I already crushed that thing pretty good. I'm sure I could get more cones like this, but yeah, I was ready to do something different. I mean, this weighs, oh man, I should weigh that. That's probably 5 pounds? Probably 5 pounds as opposed to maybe 2. So definitely looks-wise, much better. Weight-wise, also better. Now let's just take this thing out and see how it sounds. Well, there you have it, guys. The Racer Series by Rocket Exhaust. I think it looks great, sounds great. It's definitely a little bit quieter, but it is such an improvement over stock. To be honest, stock with the baffle removed is getting a little obnoxious. But this thing fit well, like Don said. They revised it and it actually went in really easy. I had to fight a stubborn bolt down there at the bottom, but yeah, it went in real easy, and oh god, that looks good. After getting a ride on it, you can see it starts to change color a little bit. The welds really start to stick out. Ah, it's beautiful. I am gonna have to do something about a heat shield. Not sure what I'm gonna do yet, but I should find one. I don't wanna wrap it with asbestos wrap or anything like that, or a heat wrap, but yeah, I'm gonna have to explore some options for a heat shield. Anyway, hope you guys liked the video. Tell me what you think about it. Have any of you guys had any experience with Rocket Exhaust? This is my first experience. I hope it's a good one. I hope it stays that way. So far, I love it. I'll keep working on this thing. I've got suspension coming up next. I really need to work on that. I need some A-arms, axle, definitely some new shocks. Yeah, I'll just keep working my way through this thing, and then we'll be up on the road and out racing sometime soon, hopefully, as long as this COVID stuff subsides. So stick with me, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you soon. So rubber side down. Stay tuned, guys.